Hello, welcome to the APMA podcast. I'm here with Jordan.
Hello.
How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've got a can of. I don't want to do this. So I've got a can of cherry Pepsi Max. They said the new logo. It's like old school.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
they've gone back retro.
Now, I'll put a straw in it.
Yeah.
The straw is made of glass.
Ooh.
Now, I'm actually not going to do this because I respect people that, like the nails on the chalkboard and shit. If I move this straw wrong, the metal and the glass like screeches and it is horrific.
That is going to be such a treat for the audio listeners. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it.
I think you will subconsciously just do it just because you forget it's in there.
It's cool though, because I know this is how a straw works, but you see the liquid go up.
Because if it was, not transparent, it's kind of almost magic how it gets to your mouth.
Yeah. But now you can literally see how it works. But yeah, anyway, for the video listeners, video viewers, watchers, I've got Lozzy behind me.
That is quite a background.
Yeah, I've gone for the green screen option without a green screen.
Technology.
It's mad, isn't it? Although it's not like on my hat, like it's like cut.
Yeah, it's not loving that.
But then it just like cuts it off. But yeah, this is what Maya got me for Valentine's Day. Look. Oof.
That is sick.
Yes, Charmander blowing a night tick.
That's it. I mean, do you need anything else?
That's it.
I would say no.
Exactly.
Say hello to a few people in the chat. Bobby, straight up. He said up the app.
Bob.
Still no notifications from YouTube. Cheers. Thank you very much. Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Selfie Exotics, up the APMA. Hello, welcome. Ashton Mitchell, a regular, back in. Let's go. So today, we're going to be talking about games because
nice.
We haven't been doing a tier list for a while now. I'm hoping Dan will join us at some point. He did say he would be free to do the podcast. I know he does the he's got the course, hasn't he? So he might be caught in traffic, but I'm sure if he's around, he'll jump on. But yeah, we get through. There's a lot of games left, mate. There's a lot. So much. Bex the Evil. Welcome. Amber, hello. Let's go. So I'm going to put this on the screen and we're going to see the size of the job we've got on hand.
Oh, we've got a lot still to go.
Mate, there's loads. Loads. What I will say is we're definitely not doing it in this episode, just 100%. But there's a couple on here that I think you'll have quite a lot to say about. So,
okay.
And there's from the start, like from the get-go, I think it's just going to be me talking about it for like 20 minutes. But we have got several Fallout games to come up. So,
nice.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
But we'll start. I might enlarge just a little bit just because people might not be able to see the icons. Right, so we left off. The next one is Fallout 4. Okay. Have you played it first?
No. So this is up to you, this one.
Sacrilege. That's all right.
Oof.
I really like the game, obviously. But I don't think it's as good as Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. And Fallout 3 is after this one. So Fallout 4, the issues I have with it, probably the biggest one is the voice protagonist. I don't like it in RPGs. It narrows down the choice of like dialogue options, basically, to the point where you will there'll be a dialogue option with a corresponding button to press it, and then what the character actually says is nothing like what the text prompt is. So you'll go to say like try and be funny, and then they don't make a funny remark. You're like, what? Why have you done this? In the old Fallout games, it was you had like loads of text to pick from. There was no voice protagonist, but some people prefer it. It makes it more, I'd say, mainstream, to be honest. So people like it. I preferred it without. You don't have as much role play options if you have a voice protagonist, because it's just impossible to do the amount of fucking dialogue lines, record them, put them into the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I thought it was really good. A lot of the mechanics have been improved. The shooting definitely had been improved, because I think Fallout 3 you didn't even have iron sights, so that was, it's an improvement. I think the overall like action of the game is very good. Obviously, I love the setting. Post-apocalyptic is my vibe, and
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, a little bit of me hopes one day that I see that and then perish, because I realize very quickly that I will fucking die. But just to be there and have witnessed that and go, I've lived out a Fallout
Yeah.
in real life. Fuck it. But yeah, overall, I think Fallout's really good. I don't know what categories we've got at the top. Masterpiece. It's definitely not a masterpiece. I'd put it in a great. That's what I'm going to go for.
Yeah.
Because the next one might be amazing. Might be. But I'll put that in great. Start off with. Right next to Beat Saber. There you go. Fallout 3. Have you played Fallout 3?
I have. I only got up to the bit where you can choose to blow up the city or not.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I blew it up.
That's a perfect example of like just choices in that game that were better than Fallout 4. Like, because you just straight off the bat, you can just literally nuke it. It's got a nuke in the middle of this town called I think it's called Megatown. Or Megatown. I can't remember. Either one of those two.
Yeah, I think I remembered it as Megaton.
Yeah. And there's like an unexploded bomb in the middle of this town, and you can just detonate it if you want. It's up to you. Or you can not detonate it. Obviously, if you do choose to detonate it, you are vilified by a group of people who are now dead. But it's a choice. That's the thing I like about those games. It gives you choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a heavy amount of nostalgia creeps into this one, because if I put it up against Fallout 4, like shooting wise, action wise, I don't think it's as good, but I do think it is better role playing wise. And like when you first step out of the vault in Fallout 3, oh, that's such a cool moment.
Yeah, it is fucking cool.
So I might put that, and I'm fully aware this is going to be nostalgia driven. I might put it in amazing, but obviously I will take into account if you agree or not.
What are the options?
So we've got masterpiece. Wait until
No,
World
go
War
on.
comes up.
I can't argue. What do you think?
I think it might just sneak into amazing.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Okay.
Because I do also understand like how the popularity of the game and stuff. And
It's my jam. It really is.
do you think it's better than New Vegas?
No. I think New Vegas is borderline masterpiece. I couldn't put it in masterpiece because I do realize that when it came out, there's a lot of people. It's like buggy as fuck, and
Right.
I do have to take that into account, I suppose. But if it was just purely down to me and how I feel about it, I would put it in masterpiece. But I realized that it's not really a masterpiece if we're taking everything into account. Next one, this is going to be very quick because it is it's not a pile of shit. It's not a pile of shit. It is fun, but this just goes against everything. No one wanted this
Just
game.
an app, wasn't it?
It was a live service game. Like dare I say it, Fallout. Fallout.
But actually, no, you can clear this up for me because that's something I've heard recently, but I'd never heard before. Is live service game because Suicide Squad is a live service game. Apparently, that Helldivers 2, which I'm very tempted to get, is a live service game. What the fuck does that mean?
So basically, just means that the content is always being updated, and it's like you always have to be online to play it. There's no
there's no offline mode.
Yeah, there's no offline mode. Dan has joined us. Hello, Dan.
Hola.
How's it going?
Yeah, all good. seem to have a bit of lag for some reason on here. I don't know if it's my computer or.
You sound fine though.
Yeah, you
Sound
sound all right.
Cool. All right. I've got a million tabs open, so maybe that's why.
You've changed room again. He's changed room again.
I have changed room.
He's always on the move. Respect it. Yeah. So Fallout 76, it's a live service game, so it's always online. No one really wanted it that I knew of who liked Fallout.
Yeah.
I didn't want it. I remember distinctly you sent me something. It might have been like on Twitter, Jordan.
Yeah.
Twitter.
God, back in the day.
Yeah. And you sent me like it was like a teaser video, and it was like the classic please stand by Fallout kind of traditional thing, which is actually the background for the thumbnail of this episode. You sent me that video saying, "Oh, it's gonna be some Fallout related," and I was hyped to fuck. And then
it was a fucking ad.
The next day, my dreams were dashed when it was an always online game. It started off really shit, wasn't good, like crashed fucking loads of times, buggy as fuck, and it just wasn't that fun to play. The one thing I do like about Fallout 76 is that they just went absolutely mental with the like the creatures and cryptids. They put cryptids in the game, which is cool, like Mothman, for example. So yeah, I think there was a lot of imagination, but I don't think it hit the spot for me. So I would put that in bad, personally. I don't know if you've played it. You don't think you have you?
No, I never did. So that is entirely up to you, on you.
Well, I'll put it in bad. I don't know what has happened to Dan. His screen has gone blank. I don't know if he's still there, but we'll keep on going because that's what we do here. That's what we do. Far Cry 5. Jesus Christ, the Far Cry's coming out of the fucking gut.
I think the last Far Cry, the last Far Cry I played properly is the only Far Cry I played, which is number 3.
Yeah, 3.
I haven't played Far Cry 5. I have heard that they're a little bit rinse repeaty.
I would say that is probably, along with Assassin's Creed. No, I'm going to get some hate for this. Right. Along with Assassin's Creed. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the one you wanted.
Sorry, everyone.
It is pretty much rinse repeat, to be honest. But Far Cry 5, I did play it. I did enjoy it.
Oh, wait. I think I watched Maya play this for a little while. Is this the religious one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched about an hour and a half of this. It looked cool.
Yeah.
It's like a religious cult, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like basically like a religious cult who've just gone militant, have got like shitloads of guns, and just causing havoc in the. I can't remember what the county was called, but yeah, it's a fictional place based in America, basically.
Right.
But yeah, all the staples are there of a Far Cry game. You got to go to these outposts, liberate these outposts, blah blah blah. Fucking fly in a helicopter or a plane, fucking shoot shit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very much rinse repeat, but I did think of the rinse repeat nature that was quite good. So I'd be happy to put that in. Good. I don't know if it's great. I know someone's already said it's great. Ashton Mitchell has said Far Cry 5 actually fucking great. Not a masterpiece, but it's great. I'm gonna put it in good. Sorry, Ashton. So yeah, let's go in good. This next one, another Far Cry. It's actually a DLC for Far Cry 3.
Oh yeah, the was this one something dragon, isn't it?
Blood Dragon, I think it's called.
Blood Dragon. It's like cyberpunk, not cyberpunk. What'd you call it? Like synth, kind of like synth wave.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's very 80s inspired.
Yeah.
It was good. I didn't play a lot of it, and I didn't play a lot of it. I probably watched people play it more than I played it myself. but I don't think it looked cool. Like there was a dragon in it.
Yeah.
Like straight away, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's more of a lizard, to be honest, but it was a dragon. And it's like lasers and shit. I did like it, but I don't know if I played enough of it to actually give it a conclusive score. But I will give it one nonetheless.
Yeah.
I'd stick it in good with Far Cry 5. I can see Dan's appeared back. I will get him back in. How's it going, Dan? For the second
Sorry,
time.
mate.
That's
Right. New laptop.
Oh,
Swapped it over.
to be fair though, I will say now you're a lot less laggy.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. I guess you would have seen that we're going through the games tier list that is never ending.
Yeah, the beast. I can see it.
What is this next one? It says Warcraft on it, Jordan. So
Oh, yeah, that's Warcraft 3. That's sort of like the precursor to World of Warcraft. I've never played the Warcraft games. They're like kind of top-down RTSs, is it?
oh, like strategy
Type
game.
games. Yeah. And I believe the engine, I could be completely wrong. I believe the Warcraft engine, am I right in saying this? Yeah, essentially was modded to create games like League of Legends and Dota and stuff.
There you go.
And obviously, World of Warcraft, one of my favorite games of all time, was born of this. But yeah, I've never played it, unfortunately, so I'll have to go in not played.
There you go. I've definitely not played it. Dan, on the off chance, have you played it?
No, I have not.
Joining that long list of games we haven't played. Counter-Strike. I've played this like once in my life, and I will never play it again.
Yeah, very, very hard, very toxic.
I would say this is almost as toxic, if not more, I would say, than LOL.
Yeah.
League of Legends.
Yeah. I would be inclined to agree.
But
I literally played like 3 or 4 games of it. It didn't grab me. I know it's obviously massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Because if I thought it was any better, then I would have probably got addicted to it.
There you go. Dan, have you played Counter-Strike?
I'm not sure. Is it one with a scope or not? No.
You do have like if you get like a scope weapon, you obviously have a scope.
Yeah, I feel like I may have played it, but I can't really remember.
All I remember from it is like where the announcers like terrorists win. That's all I remember. That's it. But I'll put it in okay. I agree. I don't think it never really grabbed me, and the community is fucking toxic. I'm assuming this is Gary's mod, which I've not played.
What have I played on Gary's mod? I played one thing on Gary's mod that they put in COD, like Prop Hunt. I played that. That's really funny.
Nice.
Prop Hunt's very funny.
Did that spawn from Gary's mod, or was that something before?
I think it was spawned from Gary's mod. I think.
Interesting.
Unless people could just do it in Gary's mod as well.
Ashton straight away. Gary's mod has to go with Masterpiece. I've never played it. I've never like done anything on Gary's mod, so I can't say. So I'm gonna have to leave this one to Jordan.
I think I could be wrong. I think like Team Fortress 2 was also like made through that game. I think.
Jesus. So many games.
Yeah, I think a lot of games were made through Gary's mod. But
what would you say then? I mean, you haven't played a lot of it, but what would you say?
I mean, it's a sandbox game, isn't it? So where you could like create whatever you want, I think.
Yeah.
From
my limited understanding,
which is pretty good, I would say.
That's gonna go good, unless there's any objections.
I've never heard of it till now.
Is this Guitar Hero 3? Yes.
Now, Guitar Hero 3.
That's one you can go on for a bit.
Well, Guitar Hero 3, I think, is a masterpiece. It was just fucking brilliant. The songs in it were immense. The gameplay was awesome with the guitar. It literally shifted my music taste to this day. from like rap to rock.
Oof, that's it.
And yeah, I just think it's an absolutely superb game. Have you guys played Guitar Hero?
Yeah, I played it.
Yeah, not loads, but I have played it quite a few times.
No, I'd say this is how much of a scrub I was, right? I played this with controller for a bit.
With controller?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can assign different different colored buttons to the buttons on the actual controller. And it's difficult. It's a lot more difficult than just using like the guitar adaptation
I
thing.
bet it is.
But yeah, Bob Bobby said guitar or controller. See, so there's other people out there. I mean, we
There are
are
other people out
I will
there.
admit. I only used it literally because I didn't have the guitar. I just had the game. I don't know how that even happened. I just had it without the guitars when I first got it.
Someone's just sitting there with the guitar with a blank screen.
Yeah. Apparently the guitars go for quite a bit now. So
Yeah,
I've heard.
Yeah.
But they're gonna like for the first time in like years, they're gonna like release an official guitar controller again. I've got the I think it's Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. I think was I think it was like the 5th game or something. I've got that guitar in the loft.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's fucking epic. And the Rock Band was really good as well. But also Guitar Hero World Tour, the 4th game where you had the drums and that, fucking epic.
Yeah. Was Rock Band before?
Rock Band was a rival alongside, but Rock Band always had all of the instruments, whereas Guitar Hero only had it post World Tour.
Right. Okay. That's what I didn't know whether Rock Band was like the first one that introduced other instruments other than the guitar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd agree that as masterpiece. I think it like almost created, not on its own, but propelled a genre of music-based games. I mean, would we have Just Dance without Guitar Hero? Some say it's a bad thing, but yeah, I think that's a good one to put in masterpiece.
Yeah. I agree.
There you go. Guitar Hero. Heyday. Never played it. I don't even know what this is.
I think my stepmom has a Heyday addiction, I believe.
Is it like a Facebook game or something like that?
I think so, yeah. It's one of them.
Browser game. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
Oh, is it like a little farming? One of those farming?
Yeah.
I've been caught out with them.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, they can get addictive.
especially if there's like a hierarchy or a level system in the game. Dan's there.
Yeah, chief farmer.
That's it.
I've
never played it personally. I remember it had Daryl from The Office, and amongst other things that he's in, on the advert, and he's like, "Heyday!"
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, never made me play it. Wonder why. Although, to be honest, like I feel like most of those games are just the same. Like you just grind out.
Yeah.
Until you cave and just like buy shit.
Yeah,
that always happens.
Yeah, you like level up super quick in the first couple of like things, and then it's just sort of like, now if you want to continue, you're gonna need these things, which you can get instantly if you pay.
There you go.
Oh, they got me.
The microtransactions.
That's it.
Well,
I know what they're doing.
And there was one of those games on Wax. Not to go too off topic, but it was a farming game on Wax, and it went crazy. And some of the items would go. The one went for like 27 grand for like a combine harvester. But that would harvest you
than an actual combine harvester.
I know, and that would generate you like some. I can't remember what it was. It was like some sort of it was like corn or something that you could sell, and you could get like 500 quid a day for that, like real money selling it, and it's mad the prices that they went to initially. And you can buy them now for like 10p.
Seeing it, the story.
That's mad.
I think, what was it? Was it Red Planet or Our Planet on Wax? I bought a few things in that. And, I haven't looked at it because I just don't want to see myself in a mirror just be depressed at the.
Do not look at it. Yeah, I spent $2,000 on something once, and that's worth about 8p now.
That's it. That's a loss. That's how we do it.
Anyways,
unrecognized loss.
Bitcoin's doing great though.
True.
Mate, the OG.
Bitcoin's doing sick.
Bitcoin.
What's it on now?
Ethereum. I think it was like 42.
Yeah.
Grand.
English, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, man.
It must have had a little bull run then recently.
Yeah, in a week it's gone from 36 to 42.
Oh, no. Oh, that's nice.
There you go. Welcome to the Crypto Podcast. Well, but yeah, it's a positive thing because I do have some Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah, I'm also massively. I check it every day. I'm massively into trading 212.
Oh yeah.
And actually, Dan, I can tell you exactly because about a year ago, maybe about a year and a half ago, you told me to get into that Vanguard.
Oh yeah. That's good. That's been solid. I need to transfer my trading 212 actually to that because I'm up on my Vanguard, but I'm not on my trading.
Oh really? I'm up on Vanguard on trading 212. I'm up 11.10%.
That's good. Yeah, my Vanguard's really good. Because I've been in it for a while. I think I'm at like 20%.
Nice.
But my trading 212 is awful.
My fire alarm is going off. Maya was going to cook steak for dinner. I'm guessing it's not going well.
That's just letting you know it's the perfect temperature.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't actually notice if there's flames near you because you got the background.
Got a green screen on.
Yeah. Just face slowly burning.
Yeah. I just turn it off and it's just an inferno.
That would be funny.
Oh god. What was the next one on the list? Hitman Blood Money. Anyone played that?
Is that the first one?
No, I'm joking. I've played a few Hitman games. I don't remember which one it is, but I always thought they were quite cool games.
Yeah, I quite liked them.
Yeah, I think I've played Blood Money. I just like the fact you can choose different routes to get to the target and like kill them in a weird and wonderful way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like a staple of the Hitman games. Just give you freedom. Like you go into them, drop into the map, choose your weapons, and if you're like me, didn't really understand what you're doing, cycling through your fucking. Is it the zip wire? It's not a zip wire. Is it a zip wire you strangle people with?
Oh
yeah.
It's like trying to go up to them and then you miss them, and then it's just a bit embarrassing. But yeah, I did enjoy the Hitman games. I don't really remember this one too much, but I think it's because it's quite old.
Yeah, they blur, don't they?
Yeah, I would put it in good though.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any objections to that going in good?
Yeah, no, they're always decent, aren't they?
The newer ones are cool as well. Hotline Miami, never played it. I've heard of it before, but I've never played it. But I don't know what the game is.
Hotline Miami, it does not ring a bell.
Dan, I take it you've not played it?
No, I never heard of it.
Hotline Miami. I need to get your name out there a bit more. I'll say that, and then it's like an indie sensation. Just Cause 2. I played Just Cause. I don't know if I played Just Cause 2. The first one was cool. Just chaos. You're literally just blowing shit up everywhere. Almost everything is destructible. You can parachute, fucking steal jets midair. I just thought it's quite cool. Is it realistic? No. Cool. Yes. But Just Cause 2, I'd imagine I've not played it, so I'd imagine they hyped that up. Have you played it, Jordan?
I never played it.
That's it. Or join the long list. Kingdom Hearts, never played it.
No.
It's like is it like Disney, isn't it? Is it a Disney game? Kingdom Hearts? I might be wrong. I swear it's got Disney characters in it. Kingdom Hearts. But that could go and not played. Life is Strange 1 and 2, not played them.
Life is Strange. Have I played them?
I don't know if it's like a story, like a kind of story-based game. I don't know. I know it's quite.
I don't think I have.
That's going at both of them are going in there.
You know, PlayStation exclusives. I feel like.
Well, Life is Strange.
I think so. I might have made that up.
Fuck it, just make shit up. Let's go.
That's it.
Metro 2033. I'm assuming this is the remake. I played the original when it first came out.
I don't know if this is worth saying. I haven't played the next 12 games.
Hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You haven't
5,
played
6,
Plants vs. Zombies?
No.
10, 11, 12. I've played a couple of them.
Hang on. Mountain Blade I've never heard. I don't even know what the third one is across. We'll get rid of them quick anyway. But Metro, that's quite cool. Post-apocalyptic again. Some gnarly monsters in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get very far into it because it is quite difficult. So yeah, I don't know if you play. I can't remember if you play a Russian. I think you play as a Russian, which a bit sensitive right now. But it's cool. You got monsters to fight. You're sent out. You've got a certain amount of time. You can be outside of the bunker, underground. You've got to manage your, I guess, your suit because you have like radiation damage. So you got to try and hide in places and take shelter in between battles. It is quite cool. I would say I'd stick that in good. Has anyone else played it? Because otherwise it'll just be me.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I'm sticking it in good. Mountain Blade, never played. Whatever the fuck that is, never played that. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. Path of Exile, I've never even heard of. Plants vs. Zombies, I've played. It's quite a nice casual game. Good for like families and that, I suppose. Have you ever played it, Dan?
No, what's it called?
Plants vs. Zombies.
No.
It's like a kind of like well, I think there's different versions of the game, but the one I've played is like a horde game where you've got to fight off the zombies with plants. They all have different like abilities and different weapons. It's like basically a glorified tower defense sort of game. The version I played anyway. I mean, it's obviously not marketed at like, I'd say it's not marketed at my age. It's more like a younger person's game / like you play with your children.
Yeah.
But I would still stick it in okay. I'll stick it in okay. And Jordan's never played it, which I thought he might have done.
Yeah, no, never have.
Postal,
never played it. Postal 2.
I can't believe they made a game called Postal. Is it like a Postal OAL? Is it like post-apocalypse sort of thing? Yeah.
I've not even heard of it, so it might be good. I don't know. Prototype, I've never played.
No, I never played it.
No.
I have played Rainbow Six Siege before. I remember playing it when it first came out, and I can't tell you how fucking disappointed I was with the game because mine and Jordan's good friend Dan, me and Dan used to play Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 religiously, like split screen taking on the terrorists, ramping up the difficulty, and you were just mowing them down, going in and out of cover. And then this one came out, and it's nothing like the old games. It's like a glorified corridor fucking shooter, really.
Tilt simulator.
That's it. Yeah, that's literally all you see is just people tilting. Like
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's just it just made a mockery of the original two, the Vegas ones, in my opinion. I take it either of you haven't played it.
No,
not that. I've played Rainbow Six, the one you played, but yeah, not this one.
Just it lost the magic. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna have to put it in bad. That's my opinion. Some people will say it's not bad. A lot of people swear
very,
by
very popular, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people swear by the game, but for me, it's just if you compare it.
I don't understand.
Jesus,
Shut up, Google.
Google is having a nightmare. But if you compare it to the Vegas 1 and 2, especially, it's just nothing like it.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say big shout out to Ubisoft for closing down the servers of Vegas 1 and 2. Me and Dan tried to play it like a few months back. Can't play it.
Come.
Wow.
So we now have to play it in the same room on the same console, split screen, as we did all those years again. I know, terrible. We have to actually see each other and communicate in person. It's terrible.
That's it.
Saints Row 2. Jordan, you must have played this.
No, I've never played Saints Row 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like Saints Row 2.
Have you played Saints Row?
Yeah, Saints Row 2 was better, I think, though.
Yeah. It just like amplified everything to another level, like the craziness.
Yeah, it was
You
mental.
can walk around. I mean, you could do this in GTA, to be fair, but you could like walk around with like a massive dildo and just smack people with it. And that's a good half an hour of my life gone. I mean, I'm just thinking about trying to buy this game again and do it all over. Yeah, I like Saints Row was kind of like saw what GTA did and just went, fuck it, let's just do an absolutely fucking zany version of GTA. Make the characters like beyond cliche, funny, and just ridiculous. So
yeah, it was crazy.
I would probably say Saints Row for me is gonna go in great. What do you reckon, Dan?
Yeah, it was good. I remember, like, you could. I remember just like running about on roofs, and you could like jump really high, and just it was great. It was just loads going on.
I just liked that it just went mental, and it fully bought into the mental, just whole aura about the game.
Yeah.
From the get-go. I did like that. What is the next one? Sniper Elite 3. Never played it. I don't know how many Sniper Elites there are. Is it like fucking? I think they're on 5 or 6 now. Might be wrong.
Is this the one that, like, when the bullet goes through, you see like all the bones and the muscle and shit?
Yeah.
So it's like it's just compilations of people shooting soldiers in the balls.
Yeah.
You see like the testicles explode in like X-ray version.
It's honestly like I'd say after about an hour, I'm like done. I'm done with the whole mechanic of watching the bullet go through someone's like chest or ball sack.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a gimmick, but a lot of people like the games. They're meant to be quite in depth. Like people like sniper games. People like sniping on other games. That's a bit more in depth than just going on Call of Duty and being a sniper. But yeah, I can't say I've played this one though. So I'll stick it.
I never have
played. Stalker. Now,
definitely heard of it.
I tried playing Stalker recently. When I say recently, it was last year, like probably like early last year. Just because there's a new Stalker game coming out potentially this year or maybe next, depends if it gets not cancelled, pushed back, delayed. And I wanted to kind of get into it because I liked the look of the trailer. I like the premise of it. And I think it was delayed quite a few times because it's made by a Ukrainian studio, and I won't too much of the details, but we know why it's been delayed. So I tried to get into Stalker, the original. It is the most fucking hard. Like this, imagine you've probably played a few games like this in life where you literally just get dropped in, and then it's just like, you do you, mate.
Yeah.
Off you go.
Yeah, no, like tutorial, nothing. Like I was trying to find, like, because I can't play PC games with a keyboard. I just can't do it. I've tried loads of times, I just can't get used to it. So I'm trying to find these fucked up way to assign different actions to a controller that would correspond with a keyboard. And I'm like fucking pressing the shoot button and I'm getting out a grenade. It's like, fuck. So I did try and play it with keyboard controls, and my god, the learning curve for that game is fucking ridiculous. Like, I remember I got into like 2 gunfights on Stalker. I lost both of them comprehensively. You literally just get shot once and you're fucked. You start bleeding out. So you need to, go somewhere, bandage yourself up, get back in the fight. But then you look around, there's like fuck all ammo. Like it's good because it's hard and it's meant to be hard, and the whole thing is meant to be post-apocalyptic. Not a lot of stuff is very abundant. Ammo is like almost a currency, I guess. But it's so hard. It's so hard. I do expect them to kind of dumb down the new game for a wider audience. But Stalker, a lot of people like it. It's kind of like a cult. It's got a cult following, Stalker, I feel. But it was very hard. I can only put it really in okay because I didn't really play enough of it to actually enjoy it. But I did respect how hard it was. I take it neither of you have played it.
No,
I never played it, unfortunately.
All right, you must have played this. You must have played this.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah, the original one on like PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it's quality.
Good. Like the space battles as well, and the Jedi and the Sith to play, and it was just sick. The story mode was sick. It was just fantastic.
I remember I had this on PlayStation 2. I got it on Xbox, and I also got it on my PSP when I had a PSP.
Nice.
So I bought this 3 times. Don't know why.
Nice.
It was that good. But yeah, I would spend hours on this game.
It's a good game.
Both online and just playing like the story mode and the regular conquest mode.
Yeah.
It's very, as like a child, I sunk a lot of hours into that game. A lot. Too much, but a lot. But right next to it, I think, is the new Battlefront 2. I think that's Battlefront 2. Which I didn't play, but I haven't heard great things about it. But the first one, I intended, to put that in Masterpiece.
Yeah. No, I was going to say the same.
Yeah, it's a solid game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
Sticking that in Masterpiece. Right next to Guitar Hero 3. Battlefront 2, the new one, I've not played it, but I haven't. A lot of people have said it's meh at best.
Yeah,
and
microtransactioned
to fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And also, apparently, when it dropped, they did patch it, but when it dropped, like the time it would take like 40 days of game time, like 40 days worth of hours to unlock Darth Vader.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and because someone figured it worked out, and so everyone complained, and I think they patched it. But
it takes 39 now. 39 days now. It's all good.
Yeah, but
I know. Have you not played it? Have you?
No, I haven't played this one. I played the other one, the Battlefield 1, Battlefront 1, whatever.
Of the newer ones.
But no, I haven't. I didn't play number 2.
Superhot. I've never even heard of that. So I've not played it. Have you guys played Superhot? Or have you?
That's
I
a
don't know what
VR
that
game.
is.
Is it?
I think that's a VR game. If that's the VR game I'm thinking of, let me just Google it. Superhot. Yeah,
Superhot.
this is sick. So this is a VR game where if you don't move, time stops, and depending on how fast you move, that's how, like, if you move to like normal speed, then time will go in normal. So basically,
Nice.
you got to like take out a room full of NPCs that are all trying to shoot you, but obviously you can stop time, so you can like figure and then like move slowly so you can like dodge bullets and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
really, really cool. It's a really cool mechanic. I'd definitely say this is a good game. Superhot is really cool on VR.
And you've
What's
played
on?
it, have you?
Like Oculus and stuff.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah.
might see if I can get that in.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So would you put it in good or
Yeah.
great?
Well, as far as VR games go, I'll probably say it's great, to be honest.
There you
It's
go.
definitely worth checking out.
If you got VR, check it out.
I
Yeah.
haven't used mine for a long time, so I need.
Yeah, I go through periods with mine.
Yeah. That new Apple headset looks insane, don't it?
Yeah, there's been a guy going around, I think it's New York, just wearing it constantly and like filming his day, and how it's just like all the augmented reality. Like he's in a coffee shop, and he's got the coffee shop menu up in front of him.
Yeah, mate, it's gonna
and shit. It's
crazy. It's gonna change stuff. And not to go off tangent too much, but that technology, because obviously everything is actually projected back. It's digital, isn't it? It's a digital image, although it looks real. So it's like,
yeah,
you know, when you augmented reality,
yeah.
So you're going to be able to soon, I would imagine, is like you'll be able to like change people's faces and sight things, and so yeah, I mean that's
great.
Mental, because you could be having a full-on conversation with someone, just change their face to like whoever.
Yeah.
It's just you can start adding things to actually literally change reality, which is insane.
It's crazy, isn't it? So it's going to be so interesting what happens in the near future.
Yeah, the potential of it is just
because, like you said this before when about the Oculus, like your brain doesn't register.
Yeah,
like, it sees what it sees. So like you know, even though you kind of know, you know it's not real, but it still sees the depth and the midst. But when you start merging augmented reality into it, but then putting like your brain is not going to be able to work like know the difference.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just think like you could sit down and I have a conversation with you, but I could just turn you into like, I don't know, whoever, like Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's like, and then in your brain you've had this conversation, but it's your voice, but this conversation with like, and the movements and it would be exactly the same. Even I imagine people wearing like relationships and sex and whatever, you can change it into like completely someone else.
It's crazy.
That digital image, you can change it. But it looks exactly like reality. It's mad.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Things are going to get crazy.
Definitely going to get crazy. And if you got, I don't know how much it costs. It's over $2,000, isn't it, for the Apple one now? I think so.
Yeah, about
so you got that sort of money laying around, or maybe you cloned it. I don't know. Good luck to you. You're going to be in a different realm, because I've seen videos of people wearing them in public, and they do look like they're not of this earth. It's almost like they're a different species. Just
Well, the eyes as well are weird, isn't they? Because it maps your eyes.
That is weird.
It's creepy.
Anyway, the human race. What will we make next? What will we make? System Shock. We'll go through the last few here. System Shock 2. Never played it.
No,
me neither. I've seen that face though. Don't know if that's like. famous in gaming.
Yeah, I've recognised that as well. I recognise this next one, but I've never played it. Undertale.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but never played it.
I'll let you go for the next one.
Oh, Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah, this is fucking epic. It's one of the first video games I ever got, really. I still have my original Pokemon Blue to this day. And it was just so cool because it's always kind of been a thing with Pokemon because they always bring out 2 different games for the same game. But it is sort of like, were you red, were you blue? Did you pick Squirtle, Bulbasaur, or Charmander?
No,
and even though I picked Squirtle, I do have a Charmander and Nike right now. But yeah, it's just fucking mental how these. I mean, I play these games every year still. 25 years later. I mean, for me personally, I think that even though if you look at the game from like I've watched a video on just how much of a mess the game actually is and like how it's essentially like been created from a programming point of view, like just fucking gluing paper together. Like it's actually like from a programming point of view, apparently it's not very good, and it is, there are bugs and exploits and all the rest of it, but yeah, I think it's fantastic. But that is pure nostalgia and nothing more.
Yeah. I mean,
I 1997.
I don't know when I first played it, but it would have been around the same time because I do remember getting the Game Boy and then the Game Boy Color after, and this was the first game I played. I think might have been my Game Boy Color. I think I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was the Game Boy Color. This is the first game I played on it. And I always pick the Squirtle to start off with. Don't know why.
Yeah,
that's almost
Did
good.
you have red or blue?
I had blue.
Yeah, I had blue as well.
Yeah, I had blue. I don't know where that went. Probably a car boot for a bag. Sickening.
Yeah.
Same place my Game Boy Color went as well.
Ugh.
Disgusting. I saw, just on a little tangent, I saw a sealed Game Boy Color the other day. Guess how much it was up for?
Sealed Game Boy Color. Oh, wow. A lot. Where from? Where?
What, like where it was posted or what country it came from?
No, what? Yeah, where was it to be bought? On eBay?
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin to guess. Surely over like sealed.
Yeah, sealed.
That has surely over 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking
10.
10. Yeah.
Not quite. It was over 2.5. It was $3,000.
$3,000.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
You never know with that stuff because if it's sealed and you get it, because they're starting to what's it called when you get them verified? Your Pokemon cards are starting to do that there with the games and that, so that it's starting to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Craziness. Anything like that, like especially with Nintendo as well. Like I'd say like Nintendo 64, even Super Nintendo, like all those go. Like if you've got a sealed one as well, you're gonna be there. Pokemon Red and Blue. What did you say? Masterpiece, Jordan?
Yeah, I think that's nostalgia though. So
Right.
I'd say amazing.
Okay.
Because they are amazing, without doubt.
I mean, Ashton disagrees.
Yeah, my controversial take is that I don't think any of the Pokemon games are that good, and that they're all the exact same. I mean, they do definitely follow a similar premise. I'll give you that.
Yeah, they've got like the outline of the game for every single one down to a T, and then you just go from there. But I don't think it can be a masterpiece. I think I'll put it in amazing, and I will fully agree that it is just nostalgia that's probably propping it up there. But yeah, what's this next one? Oh, Animal Crossing. Never played it.
Yeah, I've never played it.
Oh, my kids love this.
So,
It's like
Yeah.
there's like a cult following for this game as well, like of people who are not kids who play this.
Yeah, it's very kidified. Yeah, I've like played it when my little ones got stuck. But yeah, it's a kids game. It's quite good though for kids. It's like say very nostalgic, or will be, I guess, when they get older. Like,
what would you rate it based on your
it's
limit?
hard. What I guess like okay or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got a little person that you rock around. You can go fishing and collect stuff and do little missions and that.
Mm.
With this little girl.
I know it's very popular with kids, and
yeah,
I said it is got a cult following of people who just swear by the Animal Crossing games.
Mm.
I've never heard of this. Next one,
Pokemon Black and White 2.
No, I didn't know they did a black and white too. I thought it was just black and white. And
Yeah, I think it's because Black and White was not very well received, and I don't think there was much story, so they made a second one. That could be completely made up. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. But I never played Black and White or Black and White 2. I played up to Platinum pretty much, and then picked up again in Sword and Shield. So I missed like Black and White 2, Sun and Moon. Might just be those, but yeah, never played it.
I've never played it either. Never even heard of it. So, Cuphead. I know about this game, but I've never played it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really, really hard, but I never played it.
No, it's got like a really, really cool art style. This game. It's like a old animation style, like an old Disney animation.
Yeah, it looks like that. That sort of vibes.
I've never played it. Death Stranding. I've yet to speak to anyone. First of all, just get out of this way. Never played it. So
yeah, same.
I've not spoken to someone who has played it, who knows what the fuck at any point is going on in the game. It's one of those.
It's just like a bag management, storage management game.
I'm sure there's more to it, but all I've seen and heard about is how you just literally basically work for every in a game, just taking shit from one place to another. But I've not played it, so I can't rate it myself. You guys I think you said you haven't played it, have you, Jordan?
Yeah, no, I've never played it.
Is this Diablo 2?
Yeah, I've never played Diablo 2 either. I played Diablo 3. Never played Diablo 2.
Yeah, I wanted to try and play Diablo 4.
Oh yeah,
just because it looked quite cool. But I've not played Diablo 2, 3, or 4. I think I've played or seen. I've just seen people playing Diablo, but I've not played Diablo 2. The iToy Play 2. I don't remember that. I remember the iToy.
Yeah, I remember iToy Play. I don't know what was on iToy Play 2.
Because the first one, I just remember just cleaning windows on it.
Yeah, it was great. And like the ninja one where all the ninjas would attack you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was like the first time I really remember where you like had an accessory that was like, you need this to your PS2. Like, you need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely had the iToy and had played like the first one, but I don't know what the second one had on it. I'm just trying to see on that picture what it even alludes to. Is it a ping pong ball in the middle, or a table tennis ball? I don't know.
Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it?
But I've never played it. Anyone who it might have played it, let us know what is included on that game. But the first one was fun. Oh, I can see one. It's going to be the next episode, but I can see one that's going to drive some opinions coming up. This next one I've never played. We'll end on NBA 2K20 because I have played that. This next one I haven't played.
What's it called? Groomed?
Grounded.
Oh, Grounded. Can't even see it. Oh, that's a weird name. Okay. Grounded.
I think I have seen bits of this game. You like play as shrunk down people in like a garden, and you've got to fight like ants and spiders and stuff like that. I'm guessing there's some sort of crafting in the game. You can create like spears and shit. I don't know too much more than that. I just know you play as shrunk down people against.
Oh, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That's it. That's going in. Not played. Just Dance 2020. That is my personal version of Nightmare Fuel. I can't stand dance games. Have you played Just Dance 2020?
No, my kids like it, but yeah, I avoid it.
Yeah, it makes me sick. NBA 2K20. I like basketball quite a lot, right? I don't play the basketball games that much. Especially now, considering there's quite a lot of backlash recently. I think it was a year or 2 years ago. They actually you pay for the game. Like it would have been 50, I guess £50 or £40 brand new. And they started like putting microtransactions in the game, which have been there loads over the years. And then they just went balls deep and went, you know what? We're going to put TV adverts in the game. Like when you go into a actual match in the game, they put real life TV adverts for TV shows
God
in the game.
Oh, that's annoying.
And I think this wasn't the first. 2K20 didn't have it in. I think it was a couple of years after. But
yeah,
you could start seeing things creeping in, like like real adverts for like Sprint Mobile, which is an American company. In the game,
so have no ads.
It's just getting a bit sketchy. I mean, the game itself is still pretty fun if you like basketball. It's pretty fun, but that just ruined the whole experience for me. I was like, oh, another advert for Sprint Mobile. And like the commentators were bringing it up like every 5 minutes. Like, oh, let's have a look at our Gatorade match moment.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. That's the thing I can't stand about American sports. Like, I know it's creeping into our sports. Have, like, I don't know. You can have like shot of the match brought to you by Specsavers or something like that. But it's not as egregious as it is in America. It's just like every point, it's like bang, advert.
Yeah.
Bang. But yeah, this is the first NBA game. I was like, oh, hang on a minute. This is getting a bit rough, this. So I can't score it well. It's got to be okay because the gameplay is still pretty fun. But I just don't like the adverts in it. It's shit. Especially if they did like a free version of the game and then you add adverts in it, it's more, you can stomach it a bit more. When you actually pay like 50, 60 quid for the game, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're going to get some adverts. Just let you know. No, it doesn't roll with me. I don't like it. But yeah, like, we've literally done fuck all from that list. There's still, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, easily another 50 games on that list. Easily. So it will stretch probably another at least 2 or 3 episodes. There's a few in there that we'll probably talk about at some length. I can see another Saints Row. I can see a Last of Us game that I'm sure we'll talk about. Further down the list, Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
I love that game. Another Hitman. So there's plenty to talk about. But yeah, it's nice just to get a few off the list because this has been going since, I don't even know, probably about
the dawn of time,
7-8 months ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thank you everyone for joining us. I've seen a lot of contrasting opinions in the chat, which I do like. We're not always going to agree on stuff, and some people like other games more than others, and some people hate other games. You know, obviously, Ashton, being a perfect example, doesn't like Pokemon. Fair enough. You'll have to let us know what Power World's like, because I still haven't played it. and it's still, I'm pretty sure it's still available. So I might have to get on that just to have an experience before it goes, or they get sued to fuck. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you guys for joining me and contributing to the tier list. Obviously, we've got a lot to go, but we'll see you in the next one. Up the
See you later.
Bye bye for now.
Gross.
See ya.